All right, enjoy your stay and
Thank you.
have you had dinner?
We have. Yeah.
Oh, if not, you're going to have chicken dinner.
Where?
Anywhere.
We'll do it-
Chicken dinner.
We'll do it another night. We're here for a few days. Yeah.
Have chicken dinner before you go gambling.
Oh, thank you.
This goes on YouTube, is that right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Chicken dinner, I like that.
No.
Okay,
Nice meeting you.
nice meeting you. Nice chat.
See ya.
Good night. After returning home, I looked up where this phrase even came from and the story behind. Then I realized I got the order completely wrong. There's no definite stories associated with this phrase, but it's believed the phrase can be traced back to old gambling culture around Las Vegas. In mid-century Las Vegas, a standard table bet was $2, and the chicken dinner in the casino's cafeteria cost about the same. Winning a bet meant you'd effectively won dinner, so dealers and players would jokingly say, "Winner, winner, chicken dinner," when someone won. The phrase combines winning money with an affordable, satisfying meal, making it a fun way to celebrate success. The saying became popular until later decades. A 2008 film, 21, about students winning in casinos featured the phrase, bringing it to wider attention. In 2017, the Battle Royale video game PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds made it famous globally. When a player or team wins a match, the game displays "Winner, winner, chicken dinner" as a victory message, making the phrase even more popular, a meme. Nowadays, it's a playful way of saying you won, whether that's literally winning money, finishing first in a game, or just succeeding at something. But here's what really interests me. Every culture gambles differently. Chinese chase jackpots, a big win. Australians chase a feeling, just enough to make the night interesting. Let's talk about the gambling culture in Australia first. Gambling is legal, visible, and social in Australia. Besides casinos, one of the most common ways people gamble in Australia is through slots machines, locally known as pokies. Besides casinos, you can find pokie machines almost everywhere, in pubs, community or social clubs, and the TAB betting venues. It's very social, completely legal, and highly visible, almost part of everyday life. You don't need to travel to a casino to gamble. Most people aren't walking into a pub thinking they are going to win big. It's more like I'll put $20 in, see what happens, just for a bit of fun. So culturally, Australians often talk about gambling like entertainment. It's not about life-changing, it's about maybe I cover dinner, maybe I cover drinks, maybe tonight feels a little bit easier. And that's why emotionally, the idea of winner-winner chicken dinner fits Australia really well. If Australians think of pokies, Japanese think of Pachinko. If you see the Pachinko machine and didn't know what they were, you might even think they were arcade games. But in Japan, Pachinko is actually a major part of the gambling culture. You see them everywhere. Technically, cash gambling isn't allowed in Japan. So Pachinko works like this. You play machines, you win metal balls, balls get exchanged for prizes, then prizes get exchanged for money somewhere else. Officially, it's not gambling, but realistically, it is. Pachinko often feels less about excitement and more about routine. It's about stress release, focus, and a repetition, very reflective of life in Japan. Most of the time, you play alone, sitting at the machine for long periods. In a high-pressure, fast-paced society, Pachinko becomes a way for many people to switch off, zone out, and relieve stress. Now let's talk about China. Gambling culture in China can be complete the opposite. In China, historically, gambling hasn't really been seen as just entertainment. For a lot of people, gambling was a way to change your fate, like one big chance to flip your life around. It's not just about, having fun on a Friday night. It's more like, this is my chance to get rich. This is my chance to change my destiny. So gambling, in that context, isn't just about games. It's about hope, it's about fate, it's about life-changing opportunity. And sometimes it's about tragedy. And because of that mentality, there are actually a lot of real-life stories where people gambled everything: homes, savings, businesses, entire family fortunes. And when you think about it, that's part of the reason why the government of China has taken such a strong stance against gambling and made it illegal. So Chinese often travel to Macau or other parts of the world, including Australia, for casino gambling. And Macau is basically the only place under Chinese rule where casino gambling is fully legal. And it's massive. High rollers, VIP rooms, huge money. But historically, gambling has been part of Chinese culture for thousands of years. Chinese have long understood the importance of balance when it comes to gambling. There's a traditional wisdom that small gambling can be relaxing and entertaining, but heavy gambling can cause real harm to your life. So today, secretly people enjoy small stakes games for fun. One of the most popular ways is through card games, especially mahjong. It's usually among friends or family. It's less about money, but more about feeling thrill during the game. And for the thrill of the game, no one knows better than the Aussies. In Australia, people love to gamble while watching sports, whether it's footy, tennis, or horse racing. It adds an extra layer of excitement. You will hear phrases like, put a tenner on it, just for fun, keeps the game interesting. That mindset matters. The bet isn't about winning big, it's about emotional engagement. That's very different from high-stakes casino gambling. And when it comes to horse racing, nothing captures the nation quite like the Melbourne Cup. The 3,200-meter race takes place at 3 p.m. The winning horse and jockey get enormous prestige. It's known as the race that stops a nation because it's such a major cultural event in Australia. Workplaces pause, schools and offices follow along, social gatherings happen around it, and millions of people watch it live or on TV. Everyone at work puts in a little money and picks their favorite horse. If your horse wins, you celebrate, but even if it doesn't, it's all part of the fun. For Australians, the Melbourne Cup isn't just a race, it's a national tradition, a shared moment of thrill, laughter, and social bonding. People who never gamble place a bet on that day. It's common to hear, "I don't gamble except the Cup day." It shows that whether it's mahjong in China or horse racing in Australia, gambling can be more about connection and entertainment than money. Gambling is deeply connected to luck. China has a strong lucky number culture, and Chinese love number 8. The opening ceremony of the 2008 Beijing Summer Olympics was designed around the cultural meaning of the number 8. It officially started on August 8th, 2008, 8 minutes and 8 seconds past 8 p.m. That's how superstitious the Chinese are. In Cantonese, 8 sounds similar to the word wealth or prosper. Number 8 means money, success, prosperity, good fortune. People pay extra money to get phone numbers with 8, license plates with 8, addresses with 8. And yes, this connects to gambling psychology. Because when people gamble, they want to feel like they can control luck. So many people will choose 8, 88, 888, or numbers like 168, which means road to wealth. Since the phrase winner winner chicken dinner came from gambling culture around Las Vegas, you can't talk about gambling culture without mentioning the world's most famous gambling playground. Las Vegas is fascinating because it's not just about money, it's about adventure. In many stories and movies from the United States, Las Vegas isn't always shown as a place where people go to become rich overnight. Instead, it's a place where people let go, take risks, and do things they normally wouldn't do. It's a city of what happens here stays here. People get married after just meeting each other, people make crazy decisions, people step outside their normal lives. So in a way, Las Vegas isn't just about chasing money, it's about chasing experiences. It represents adventure, freedom, an idea of escaping reality for a moment. So across the world, gambling means different things to different societies. But maybe the real lesson is balance. Societies like China often treated gambling as black and white. Parents warned it was dangerous. Governments banned most forms of it. Yet traditional wisdom also reminds us that moderation matters. Small gambling can be entertainment, but excessive gambling can bring real harm. Maybe every society is still learning the same lesson: how to enjoy entertainment while keeping social responsibility. Gamble wisely, know your limits, and remember the goal isn't just to win money, it's to not lose yourself. As we welcome the Year of the Horse, I'd like to wish everyone a joyful Chinese New Year. Bet smart, gamble wisely, and may the Year of the Horse bring you plenty of winning moments. Thanks for watching. See you on my next ride.